'Tis the season to indulge, right? You might feel tempted to give into as many treats, as many cocktails, as many carbs as you want, not worrying about the consequences until the holidays are over and you face the music in January. But are some myths about holiday weight gain actually true? Our partners over at Health Magazine sharing some fact and fiction about those holiday pounds. Here's Tess.
Champagne and cookies galore. The temptation is real during the holiday season. And if you're worried about gaining a few extra pounds this year, here are some falsehoods and truths about the holidays and how they really affect your weight. First, most people gain a full size. Well, this is a myth. Between Thanksgiving and New Year's Day, on average, men gain about 2 pounds. Women gain about 1.5 pounds. Next, bloating isn't the same as fat weight. Well, this is a fact. Holiday foods can trigger bloating and water retention.
So you can put on a lot of water weight and you can be bloated without actually gaining body fat. Bloating is actually just a symptom of inflammation. So just going out to dinner and having something that's made in canola oil, or having some starchy foods with a bunch of flour in there, something that you have an allergy to, it's gonna make your body swell up. You're gonna feel bloated and gassy.
Next on our list, I'll lose it in January. This is a myth.
We have a rule in the fitness industry: if you wait till Monday, you're never gonna do it. And the same thing, January is the big Monday. If you wait till January, you're never gonna do it. The trick to get in shape and make it easy for you is just to make those habits healthy, give you a reward for those habits.
And finally, it's never too late to ward off some of that holiday weight. This is a fact. Make sure you budget your carbs. If you want to enjoy a piece of pie at the end of the day, plan out your meals leading up to that final treat. And drink more water. Drinking water before meals helps you eat less. Keep these myths and facts in mind as you head into the holiday season, and your New Year's resolution will be a piece of cake.
Yeah, so forget budgeting for Black Friday. We are food budgeting, and we're going to really dive into what you really should skip and what you can indulge in come this Thursday for Thanksgiving. So registered dietitian and nutritionist Stephanie Espinoza is here to help us. And you say, you know what, you don't have to deprive yourself on a special holiday like Thanksgiving.
I would never recommend that, because we encounter a lot of different things at the Thanksgiving table, and really, Gina, it's about budgeting your calories. Okay. So if I gave you $200 and I said you could keep what you don't spend or eat at the end of the day, how would you budget your food? And so some of the things that I would recommend you take a look at are, don't eat things that you can get every day, like chips, bread, mashed potatoes, gravy. You can get those things anytime. They're quick to eat, quick and easy to make.
So if you're budgeting, food budgeting, then you spend your budget on things that you don't get every day, the special foods.
The special foods.
The Doritos that you can pick up, like you said, every day.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
I love that tip.
We have a lot of treats at Thanksgiving. We also have a lot of pastas and potato salads and things like that. So ask yourself, you want to try everything, because Grandma Betty's pecan pie is like my favorite. Yeah. But do I want a serving, or do I just want to spend it on a bite? Okay. So consider that.
Serving or a bite?
Or a bite.
Got it.
The next thing,
I always next tip.
I always bring a veggie tray to any party I go to, so that I have something to graze on and I don't reach for the chips. So it's just a great tip.
It's just as much for
It's for me.
You
so if you want to have some, go right ahead, but
okay.
It's mine. The next tip is, do not skip a meal before Thanksgiving. It just sets you up for failure. Have breakfast, have lunch, you know, go easy on it, but don't skip it, because you're encountering foods that you really like, and you're not going to have any restraint if you're hungry.
Got it. I love this next tip too.
This is my favorite tip.
This is important if you're hosting, especially.
That's right. Yeah. So I always have these at my house on Thanksgiving Day. I dish my leftovers, give it to my family. They're so happy they get to have Thanksgiving meal the next day, and I don't have to eat it for the next 7. Okay. And the last tip that I think is really important, because beverages really bring a lot of calories to our diet. So be careful that you're not drinking too many high calorie beverages, and go easy on the alcohol, because I'll take all your money if you have too much alcohol at the end of Thanksgiving.
Yes, that is a big part of the budget. That doesn't mean we can't have alcohol.
Absolutely not. But just knowing, coming with an intention to the meal, that you're not going to overdo certain things, so you make better choices, it really helps you.
Yeah, I love your tips. Stephanie, thank you. And I love the fact that you're saying, okay, it is okay to indulge.
That's right.
Just be smart about it. Make
That's right.
Make
it a great
choices.
day. Make it a great day.
Thanks, Steph.